Sam, welcome on in. Brother, firstly, great to see you back again, competing. Yo, big smiling face back on the VCT stage, bro. Now, although the results may not have been what you wanted, but still a positive step towards what is hopefully a brighter future for NRG. Let's just talk about it. First, BO3 back, how'd it feel?
Feels good. I forgot what it felt like to play on stage for a little bit, but pretty easy to get back into.
Once you went ahead and eventually went up to it, did it suddenly hit you again? Like people out there, the crowd, like just a nostalgia of you sitting back in your desk again?
Not really. It was more of the nostalgia side was probably in the game. Kind of just like getting kills on 5 ping again, and when my bullets should connect, they connect. So I think that's where the nostalgia comes from.
I mean, you've been playing ranked for too long. It's just you're out here rocking 40 ping for forever, thinking where did my op shot go? Yeah. We don't love that. Yeah. Naturally, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering about the flip on Sunset. Naturally, that's the topic of the day, and that was an incredible comeback and so goddamn close. Talk to me about that shift.
I mean, yeah, I think CT's side was a little rough for us. I think we got bonused, so starting out 0-4 alongside losing pistol and the bonus wasn't good for us. I think it was a 9-3 half. We could have been like a 4-8, 5-7, something more doable. That's why on T side you saw us like force the second round because we needed the rounds if we wanted a chance at coming back. I think FNS called well on T side, and I think individually on CT side we just messed up. It's pretty much a blur to me. I'm not sure where until we VOD review and check it all back, but yeah, we definitely started slower on the CT side.
Both times very close games, and I think was it. So I was talking to Jordan right before this. Yeah. And so what he mentioned was that and he said, and he did mention that he had a phrase wrong, but he's saying that he expected y'all to look a lot worse. Where considering the amount of practice and time you had to play together, right? And considering you made it very close means that the ceiling is currently very high. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think our ceiling is way higher than we shown today. I think today we just started off slow. Like on Lotus, especially like playing against double Senti, we can't have a 4-8 half on CT side, you know? Like we should be the ones going 8-4 half going into T side. I don't have any specific rounds, but that's just like on paper what it should be. So I definitely think that our skill ceiling is higher than what we've shown today, and I think going forward we'll try to be better.
Of course, just Vibes playing again with, of course, everybody too, because you're back playing with the OG squad, bro. You're also back again naturally with Pujan, but of course with Austin, with Victor, bro. How did everything feel? Like just like back up on stage with all these guys again?
I mean, definitely felt good. They definitely make it comfortable for me on stage. You know, I played with them for so long, so like it was kind of just like plug in and play. But yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, we didn't have that many reps. I don't want to take anything away from Sen. I think they played great. But I do think that we did underperform, to be honest. I think that by default we are better than this. And I know that Zelsa said that we didn't have much prep time and that we look better than we should with a month of practice, but I do think that we are even better than this, even with the month of practice that we had. So hopefully going into, you know, Super Week and these next couple matches, we're able to close it out.
I remember you mentioning about just plugging, playing back with the team. And talking to a lot of the guys before this, in the previous split, they mentioned that they're all kind of, you know, just very laid back, chill guys who are very focused on the game. And you self-describe yourself as the guy who has a lot of energy and brings a lot of just the hype and the vibes to the team, though. Have you found you've been able to kind of implement more of that shift and get people to kind of match the energy a bit more since you've been with them again?
Yeah, for sure I have. I think for like Crashy specifically, he's always kind of like, you know, like full focus. You know, we got a match he's gonna lock in for DM, but on top of that, I'm always messing around with him, so it definitely helps the team vibes going into the match.
And I imagine today, right? Of course, the team was naturally just hyped up to walk into, you know, big game today too. So I'm glad they were able to, you know, go ahead and I think as Zekin said, try to match his freak. I think that was his tweet. So that's what's up, bro. By the way, so on May 22nd, you said one last day and the grind starts tomorrow. Now, by grind, did you mean competing? Like, because I know you were asking streaming, bro.
Yeah. It was definitely. Well, it was more of like a troll, kind of like, yeah, I'll be back to streaming, guys. I don't remember. I think it was announced by then.
No. I think it was announced like I think it was like leaked like a day or two afterwards. You started tweeting that, but then it was announced like about a week after that, essentially. So all we got was 4 days of one more day, bro. One more day, bro.
That's definitely a bait tweet for my stream because I couldn't tell them that I was, unless NRG was ready to announce, I just had to bait.
You have said a lot before that you were more than happy and you do want to, continue living your streamer lifestyle, right? Between both, competing and streaming again too. Now that you're back here and you face the schedule again, are you like prepared to do both? Do you want to do both still?
I think in a perfect world, yeah, I do a little bit of both, but the way practice has been working for us in like the past month, we knew that like obviously we're behind. We're gonna need to outwork everyone, right, to beat them. So this past month, we've had 0 days off, and besides like a travel day when we actually flew to LA, besides that, we had 0 days off. We practiced like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. So it was really hard to find that energy at the end of the day to be like, okay, let me turn on my stream and entertain some people, So I think in a perfect world, if it's possible for me to stream, I would. But as of right now, there's just no chance.
I was curious about something. In your time off, right? Was the plan always to come back to Valorant? Like, didn't you ever consider CS2 or no?
No, CS2 was never an option for me. I kind of made that decision when I left CS. Kind of like, if I'm gonna make this decision, there's no going back on it. And even if like there was an opportunity for me to, I don't think I would, because me personally, I got kind of bored of CS and Valorant at the time, or even to this day. Valorant still is like, they're updating agents, they're updating maps, so it's something new to look forward to, So I never really get bored of Valorant, as opposed to Counter-Strike, where it's like the same 7 default maps. You throw these smokes, this is what you're supposed to do on every map. But yeah.
I mean, what do you mean, bro? CS2, they have new lineups and the smokes are clearer. You can see your feet in the water now. It's sick, bro. Trust.
I love CS though. CS made me who I am today.
Going back a bit to you, the team. Chet has mentioned, and constantly mentions that you guys are trying and testing new things. Can you get into a bit to what that means? Because I feel like we've all heard it for so long, and we're just like, so what are we testing this week, Chet? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, that's mainly like Chet's ideas, and he's got a mind of his own for the game, and we just trust him. But I think what he means by that is like a good example would be like these duelist nerfs. In Chet's head, probably it's like Raze is getting nerfed, Neon's getting buffed. We have a Neon player. Let's put him on Neon as much as we can, and try to abuse it as much as we can. It's kind of like Chamber before everyone knew he was like busted. We're trying to get like ahead of the game. I guess that's what his testing is. Whether or not it works out, it's always a gamble, Even when we knew, like when it was leaked that duelist nerfs were gonna happen, we didn't know like what duelists and what's gonna happen to them. So it's hard for us to practice even, because we would practice for like 2 weeks with Victor on Raze, and then we heard that the duelist nerfs are changing. So we just lost 2 weeks of practice with him on Raze, which is also tough on us, but I'm not using that as an excuse. This is part of the job. But yeah.
And ever-changing game, like you mentioned, a big reason why you stayed, but also a reason why it can be a bit of a detriment at times.
Yeah.
And for you specifically, right? How you showed up today, naturally, there were a lot of high plays, like a lot of back and forths. What more can we expect out of Song?
I think individually, I definitely I'm not happy with how I played. I think I played okay. There's definitely a few times where I felt like I could have either made a better decision here, or I could have just, got the kill. So I think individually, I'm just okay with how I played today. As a team, definitely feel like we underperformed, but I think going into these next couple of matches, I'm just gonna have to give it my all. Not saying I didn't today, but I'm gonna have to go through it.
Final question to everybody out there watching, hoping and waiting for the W stripper to go ahead and show him up, bro. What do you guys say to him?
As always, thank you guys. It's been a while since I've been back on stage, and I'm not happy if I played today and or as a team. So going into these next couple matches, we'll do our best, and I can say for sure I'll give you guys my 110%.
Let's see here. Let's go, Saul. Let's go. All right. It's gonna be a good ass day, man. I can't wait for more.
Yeah.
A lot of games to play, a lot of teammates to face, and a lot more to upcom, bro. Can't wait to see you back again, man. Good luck, bro.
Thank you.